After a very long time of waiting, and as of recently, Isagi's brace beating Kaiser, and Rin's beautiful hat trick absolutely destroying Nagi as well as the rest of Manshine City, the new and improved updated rankings and offers for the Blue Lockers in the Neo Egos League are finally here. And some of these rankings will either surprise some of you or hype some of y'all up for next matches to come. Or even both, to be quite honest, because that's what happened with me. Hey guys, DarkheroJosh here, and today I'm going to be talking about and go over the new chapter of Blue Lock, chapter 240, and of course give y'all my thoughts and opinions on it like I usually do. So without further delay, let's get straight into this video. Now, the chapter starts off with the commentator pretty much gassing Rin up, saying after his spectacular performance with a scintillating hat trick, PXG steamrolls Manshine City 3-1. While Nagi's on the ground, we see him say to Rin that he keeps getting stronger and stronger, questioning what drives him to become even stronger. Rin answers him saying he already knows, being to surpass his older brother Itoshi Sai and to destroy Isagi Oichi. But Nagi continues asking him what happens when he accomplishes all that, asking him what will he do then. Rin then responds saying hell if he cares, making the analogy of what kind of baby thinks about dying when they're immediately born, and that once they're born, there's only one thing to do, being to survive. Rin adds on saying that it doesn't matter if there's heaven or hell, and that in his football fantasy, he dictates everything, and all those who stand in his way with a lukewarm attitude will be sent straight to hell by him personally, shocking Nagi. As we transition back to the Bastard vs Uber's pitch, we see Isagi reminiscing on the bet he made with Kaiser during the match previously, before saying, let's see who scores the most goals, and that he won with a huge smile on his face, as he says that at this moment he surpassed. We then see the announcer say that both matches 5 and 6 of the NEL have finished, and with that, they'll now move on with the new and updated auction rankings. Currently, 29 players have received bids from many different clubs. They then introduced the players ranked from 24th to 29th, being Zantetsu, Neo, Hiragi, Fukaku, Wanama, and Nanase, with bids under 10 million. Now, the commentator then moves on to the top 23 players, reminding everyone that only the top 23 players will be selected to represent Japan in the U20 World Cup, as they reveal the rankings from 12th to 23rd, being Corona, Gagamaru, Nico, Shido, Kurasu, Otoya, Sendo, and Hiyori being the same value, Raichi, Darai, Hayate, and Tokimitsu, with their bids ranging from 10 million to 34 million yen. As we see reactions from some of them, they then unveil the top 7th to 11th with club offers, being Nagi with his bid actually decreasing from 88 million to 43 million, Aiku, Reo, and Yukimiya being tied with the same bid, and Aryu. But we see Reo and Nagi determined to increase their value, as Reo says that they need to score goals in order to increase their value, telling Nagi to switch gears and that they're gonna go wild next game. We then see Kunigami and Chigiri both at 5th with 50 mil bids, with Chigiri increasing a lot from his last game by 20 mil. Bachira at 4th, still with 66 million, being that Barcha didn't play. And with that, we're getting into the top 3, with Baro being 3rd with a bid of 130 million yen to Ubers, Isagi Oichi in 2nd place, tripling his previous value, now at 150 million, to Bastard Munich, and finally the current #1 superstar who just scored a hat trick in their last match, the genius Itoshi Sai's younger brother, Itoshi Rin, with a bid of 180 million yen with a club offer to PXG. Isagi says that Rin is always one step ahead of him, surpassing him, standing in his way. We then get news that Michael Kaiser also received a new offer from the Spanish giants known as Larel, as they offered him 320 million yen, the same club Itoshi Sai is in. Isagi questions if the strongest club in the world is prepared to steal Kaiser away from Bastard Munich. As Ness runs in excitement towards Kaiser, he then tells him that he's one step closer to becoming the best striker in the world, and that it was worth playing in the Neo Egoist League. And as Ness says that Kaiser will become Laurel's ace, Kaiser tells him to shut up, as he says that he doesn't care about his new bid of 320 million, or about his new offer to Laurel, and that right now he's trash, a player who's inferior to Isagi Yoichi, stating that there's no way in hell he's gonna end it like this, and that he'll destroy Isagi. Isagi says that to the world, he's only worth half as much as Kaiser, and he couldn't surpass Rin, and that to the world, he's only second to him. The match against PXG is his last match, his last chance to surpass those two and prove to the world that he's number one. As Isagi says that he's done playing second fiddle to those two monsters, as he says that what he wants is the throne to become the best in the world, as the chapter ends with the last panel, with those three saying, "Final matchup," bringing even more hype to the match between Bastard Munich and PXG than ever before. Now this chapter was amazing. It was a calm chapter, but it was great nonetheless. Being able to see some characters like Tokimitsu, Zantetsu, and even Nanase was pretty cool, which we haven't seen in a long time. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think we've seen, especially those three characters, even before the U20. So that's like what, in real time, like maybe 2 years ago, possibly even 3, since we've actually seen them play. And I made a video about this before between Bastard and PXG, being that Tokimitsu, Zantetsu, and Nanase are probably going to have some relevance in this match, and how they could have developed with Tokimitsu possibly gaining more confidence in his plays and just becoming a big body. Zantetsu training with Loki, so probably he's going to be faster and possibly on par with Loki on speed, or at least on acceleration. And with Nanase, as we know, him being the only one to follow Isagi, if he can have Isagi on locks this game, then that would be a sight to see indeed. Also, be sure to invest in their stocks. Like, I don't know how much times I gotta remind you, especially like I'm telling you guys, these low stocks, Tokimitsu, Zantetsu, and Nanase, they're low right now. But invest in them before the final match, because they're gonna increase like crazy, trust me. Like, guarantee you, these three characters are gonna have a lot of relevance and a lot of focus on during the beginning of this match especially. Seeing Nagi ask Rin about what drives him to make him stronger was really good, and really out of Nagi's character, to be honest. We've never seen Nagi really curious about how to improve his game or go out of his way to really ask for guidance on how to improve his game. We've seen him ask Reo to join him in order for him to beat Isagi, but this is different. I definitely think that that advice that Rin gave him is going to help him tremendously, especially in his next match, because lucky enough, his next match is against the Italy Ubers, and as we all know, Nagi and Baro have their own sort of little rivalry going on, and it's going to be great to see, especially because those two lost to the main two rivals of the series, being Isagi and Rin. So being that they both would really want to win and their drive would be absolutely insane is going to be crazy. Seeing Kaiser get a club offer from Laurel, the strongest club according to Isagi, was actually very surprising, and I feel like this really opens up a lot of opportunities to where the story may lead in the future, even pushing past the NEL. Like, I really hope that this offer doesn't end before the end of PXG, and I really hope that this offer stays for Kaiser to take it, because honestly, I really think it's a great opportunity. This whole three-way rivalry between Isagi, Rin, and Kaiser is going to be amazing. It's really giving me second selection vibes, with the second selection with Isagi and Rin and Bachira, and how they had that whole three-way panel kind of going on. And I really think once Rin and Kaiser actually meet is going to be great. I really feel like their characters are really similar, and I really feel like that matchup is going to be absolutely insane. And it's going to be very interesting on how Isagi is going to plan on fending off for his pretty much his life against two people who want to destroy and crush him, and that being their sole focus on that game. So that's going to be very interesting and going to be very exciting how Isagi is going to overcome that. But with that, that's all I've got for you guys today. So if you guys did enjoy this chapter review, this video, then please leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and comment down below what are your thoughts on this chapter. And without further ado, I hope you guys do have a great day, and see ya.